What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the second episode of Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. This one's titled You Got Your Wish Senpai and Sup Senpai. So yeah, it looks like we're doing, which fits the nature of the original source material as well, to have multiple story arcs in your episode. So have half your episode dedicated to something, second half of the episode dedicated to another scenario, essentially. This was quite well, I wouldn't say it was a fast-paced source material. It was very much a, going from scenario to scenario, but they all linked up eventually. That's how it felt, reading through it. And I know that a lot of you who are watching this are probably watching on the assumption that it does get better. Because Nagatoro, when you first meet her, is very, very abrasive, is very aggressive, and that can put you off very, very quickly. However, that should fade with either this episode or next episode, and that's why I always say 3-episode rule, because you can never take a character at face value on the very first episode, at least not normally anyway. So I think either this episode or next episode will start to give us a bit more of a clue as to how these characters are going to interact for future, because the base premise of the show is obviously not going to change. She's going to tease him. I mean, I think we all know that's the premise. However, the manner and the subtext of why it happens becomes a bit more clear and becomes a bit more tolerable and, I wouldn't say endearing. It's not like Koikimo in the fact that they're strangely endearing. I can't quite pinpoint why this worked so much for me when I was reading the source material, to the point where it's one of the few source materials I've ever read in my life. But there's something about it that just captured me, and I'm hoping to rediscover that again with the anime, because like I said, it's been close to 2 years since I read the source material and kept up with it, because it was like mid-2019 that I stopped reading it, as things got complicated in my life, before starting up this channel in the beginning of 2020. So it's been a long time since I've seen the source material, so I'll recognize certain points. Like, I obviously recognize the swimsuit in, I think it was the OP, I think we saw the swimsuit. So that episode's coming up probably. But yeah, I'm hoping to rediscover why I fell in love with it, because again, in that first episode, I also felt the same way that most of you guys felt, in that, Jesus Christ, she's a bitch. Like, I'll admit, I felt like that as well, but I know where this is going, so I'm way more tolerant of it. And for those of you who did drop off and aren't watching this one, I totally understand why. It's not going to be for everyone because of the way it portrays itself early on, but for those of you who are sticking around to see what it develops into, this episode might be the one that does it, or it might be episode 3, I can't remember, but I know it's relatively early on after the initial few bits that you do start to get a better idea of it, so we'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, I'm just going to shut up and we're going to watch the episode, because I've got a very busy day today. So, as per usual, these are time-based format reactions here on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture-in-picture, you can go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all picture-in-picture reactions I do on the channel, which is everything from the seasonal lineup that you're watching right now, as well as Patreon request shows such as World Trigger, Lock Horizon, and Symphogear G that we've currently got going this season. Lock Horizon Season 2 will be coming, I believe, first week of May, I think, is when we start Season 2 at the current pace, so look forward to that. And of course, Symphogear G is the entirety of this season, as is World Trigger. We also have movie reactions in the form of Where We Review the Movie coming later this month, so stay tuned for that one. It'll either be on Monday or Saturday, so stay tuned on my Discord to find out more information on what my scheduling is looking like. The entire schedule of what I watch is also available on there in the pinned notices tab. But here on YouTube we do time-based, so bottom left of the screen you'll see a time for the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. Then on play you start the episode, I start the episode, and we should be in sync. Watch this one on Crunchyroll since they licensed it this season. No logos or anything, we're just going to be straight into the episode. Looks like we've got Senpai doing his art and drawing, about to be pestered by Nagatoro, almost certainly. So you use screen flash on my face on the mic to tell when the scene is transitioning. Also at this part of my headset, since it's very reflective and should give away that transition easier as well. So, with all that said, let's get into... Ooh, let's reset that. This week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Hello, Senpai. He's genuinely a decent artist, though. Yep, here she comes. Oh, it's the hula hoop bit. Okay. Oh, no. Nice cold open. OP time. Visual style of this OP is very impressive. Alright, here we go. You got your wish, Senpai. Oh boy. Yep. Yep. There's more reasons than that, really, but. Here we go. Yep. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yep. Yep. So hyper. He's not wrong with that, though. Okay, sure. Yep. Sure. Show took a very immediate turn. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, here we go again. There we go. Really? Uh, I mean, come on. You're not fooling anybody. Oh boy. Yep. Say it. Can't say it. The music. Yep. Accidental grab. Yep. Guy Yakisoba. Oh boy. I mean, you should know. uh, runs off as if nothing happened. Good luck keeping up with her, Senpai. It's not gonna work. Yep. Oh wow. Love these little art pieces in the interlude. What's up, Senpai? How about you don't? I forgot about this one. Nice dodge. Hmm. Oh boy. Where is it? Oh boy. Mm-hmm. It is anything. Oh boy. There it is. Is there an easy way to actually win this? Isn't there like a trick to it? Like you're meant to like. I'm certain there's like meant to be a way. Don't you like follow the? How do you do it? Do you like follow the ears or something? Is that how you do it? It's visual. Uh, terrible. Saved by the phone. She bailed. She was the one to bail, not him, for once. The first little turning point. Mm-hmm. He's so happy. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Uh, mm-hmm. You can tell how important they are by the fact they have no eyes. Sure it is. How uninterested she is in all this. Yep. She's not gonna be like that at all, though, is she? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yep. Sure. Contact jelly. Okay. Uh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, but don't see the hint of her character now. This is the first turning point. Interesting. Yeah. Alright. We'll probably have a preview for next episode, I think. But yeah, that family restaurant scene, you can actually start to see a little bit of difference in her character. Just a bit. Alright. Preview time. Oh boy. Alright, so it looks like next time we are going to be meeting the friends. Interestingly. Also, was that the parents? I don't remember meeting the parents at any point. Especially not this early. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Or it's just a bit, but I don't remember that. I don't remember a lot of the source material, to be fair, but yes. So the family restaurant scene, that's where you're starting to see a little bit of the difference in her character. She's not just like this all the time, hyperactive bully. She's specifically targeting Senpai for it, which to some people might make it worse, I suppose. You could definitely take it that way. But you can see how she's doing it to get the reaction out of him, right? And that's pretty much why bullies bully. They want the reaction. Don't give a reaction, they get bored and move on to the next target, right? Like, that seems to be how it works anyway. But she's trying to get that reaction out of him, and as time goes on, we'll start to see more and more and more of that. We'll see the friends next time by the looks of things, which is going to be interesting, because I think the friends were introduced a little later? Were the friends introduced this early in the source material? I can't remember. I really can't remember much of the source material, so it's nice to actually be able to go back to it, because whilst I have seen it, it's also been long enough that I'm, feeling it again for the first time, which is nice. But yeah, hopefully this episode kind of yeah, hopefully this episode is the one that kind of clues people into, oh, I'm starting to get it now. And it did tone her down a little bit. Just a little bit. It was also the first time she cracked and actually gave up on a bit, essentially, early. It's normally him that tries to wiggle his way out of the bits, but she realized how far he was actually taking it, so. Yeah. Starting to see a little bit of her personality seep through beyond just her bullying side of it, so. Yeah, meet the friends next time and see exactly how that goes. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one as per usual. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments for the episode. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Spring 2021 lineup you can find here on the channel. Thank you for watching. Till next time. See you guys later.